The committee room number 1, Tuesday, January 14, 2020. Now one we been wham, or you can say 10th for the fact say 2 committee them. The Committee on Trade and Industry and the Committee on Finance come together for look inside the issue we get to do with the way and manner how the price of cement and other building material them don't go up and still continue for go up every day in the country. Inside this meeting, different business people may appear before member them of parliament and the National Revenue Authority NRA self been appear as the Commissioner for Domestic Tax Kamara been represents the authority. Of course, inside the first report with Black TV Online put together for sake of this meeting, business people wey sell building material say the reason we make them ace the price of building material especially cement, now because of the plenty tax we NRA don't pack on them and not even remember the kind economy where the country they operate inside. Well, the Commissioner of Domestic Tax na NRA Kamara been forced say the reason we make NRA defend all kind way for tax business people plenty couple now because the NRA get pressure from government and the IMF for meet them target for collect the amount of tax we then set say then for collect inside 2019. We make even NRA under the leadership of Samuel Jibao, they collect the 5% of excise tax we come into existence 1982. We other governments them not been done they collect, and this make business people don't go grumble say if more tax they not an aid for pay. Now the ordinary Salomon we want bill us get for pay that losses day. But we continue for respond before MP them at the committee room number 1 at the Salon Parliament. The Commissioner for Domestic Tax and NRA Kamara say the tax we NRA add for make business people where they sell building material them like cement pay go only amount to 2,000 leones where business people them for don't add to the price of cement, like for example from 46,000 leones where the cement been there to 48,000 leones. Listen how Kamara been make in case for the National Revenue Authority against business people them where he believes say overprice them building material them and take advantage of the tax we NRA just add this BNTM.
So let me just give you 1 or 2 examples of what I mean. When all the taxes are incorporated in their pricing formula, a bag of cement should go for around 48,000 euros. Assuming they pay the GST and they pay the excise of 5%, it should be 48,000 euros ex factory. And they are all selling at about 60,000 euros as they were stated. So there is 11,000 gap between what is supposed to have sold and what they're actually selling it at now. Maybe the other reasons which they have explained may have accounted for this vast difference. So our tax only contributed about 2,000 euros per bag, even when it is fully implemented by all of them, around 2,000 euros. So we're talking about 12,000, 11,000, some even 14,000, the highest is 14,000 thereabouts. So between 11 and 14,000, that's the gap between what's supposed to have been the cost against what they're selling. So there's between 12 to 14,000 gap. So let's investigate those reasons also. And I want to say here clearly that the excise is 2,000 thereabouts. The figures we had here, we declared our staff in their premises, and we were able to get an input-output ratio. What they've been going out free, or doing something free in the past, which we are never caught up by the NRA, is that they've been doing everything the way they wanted. Of late, we have increased our efficiency with which we are doing our tax collection. So we have got a formula. If you bring in X tons of clinker, for instance, or whatever, the online store we call it raw material, or whatever, look at X amount of raw materials, how much output will that give you? So we studied all of those combinations and cost structure within that one. So we're able to get data from them. I have here over 10 to 15 companies, including importers. The cost is about the same, not too far away. 48,000, 43,000, 44,000, 45, and so on. There's nothing here on 50 or whatever. This is what we got from source. So they have problems in matching up their costs against revenues and so on. And we did an audit. I don't want to even go into those kind of business. There are still unresolved issues when we audited them. So I'm not even going into that. But quite frankly, we have to come up with a formula which will be very, very transparent. Because what we got here does not match up with what you're selling your produce at. I'm talking about the tax, the 5% income tax. This is an advanced income tax. You have the right to claim it back. You said when you don't make profit, you absorb it as an expense. That's not right. It's a tax asset. Whenever you have a loss in your books, it's an asset to you. Because when profits comes, you relieve those losses up to 10 years. So it should be computed as an asset, not as a loss. So that's a cost error in the outside, which you have to look at again as a relevant authority. Okay? Then you, even adding all these figures you put together, it's not even up to 20,000 units you are claiming. And mind you, the GST, the input GST you are paying on raw materials or whatever, it's fully claimed back, so it's not your cost. So you have to zero it out. The consumers are normally paying those GST. It's a consumption tax. That's why you relieve fully all your input GST and you pay next to NRA. And when you have a tax loss, you keep it in your books as assets. It increases your value over time because whoever buys your business will utilize that one. And we've been giving credit for that. And the 5%, the only reason why they will not claim exemption for it, maybe they are not doing the right thing. Because if you are doing the right thing, when your accounts are audited, you submit account years, no tax liability or and so on, you claim it will exempt them. Most of these importers also get exemptions from the 5% import duty taxes. When the government took over, they wanted to share that aspect. Say we are waiving taxes, giving away taxes not free. It's in the law, section 114, subsection 2 of the Income Tax Act. So what I'm doing is consistent with law, and before you claim that exemption, we put you on scrutiny to confirm that you are compliant with the law. And those that have been checked, they've been compliant, we are giving them that. They don't even need to pay it upfront. So paying that 5% upfront means something is materially wrong with your goods. Let's have it clear. If it's clear you write for exemptions, we'll give it to you. People have been made again. So know that if you don't know. You should not pay that amount if you are doing the right thing.
That na the Commissioner for Domestic Tax na the National Revenue Authority NRA, and when you listen to am, you go almost take tick and run after business people as plenty people, even the Minister of Trade and Industry, say the business people can just ace the price of the thing them when they sell if small shake up they like the tax when they pay or the exchange rate go up, where this not can even match to the amount. When are the difference we make them can add them price them. Inside the defense of Ibrahim Sowe Kamara, he try for use figure them and make some mathematical calculation them for back up in points. But listen, waiting the chief finance officer for Dangote Cement Salon Company, Tunde Idris, say na the reason we make them as business people decide for ace the price of cement from 53,000 this BNTM to 55,000, and they continue for ace the price of cement as himself use mathematical calculation and formula them for back up in points. Say now because of the plenty tax them where the National Revenue Authority NRA don't put on business people don't make themselves not get no option but for make the ordinary poor salon man we want turn in abule to small block house for suffer for buy building material them as them price continue for go right up every day.
Now, as at that time, the price of cement was 50. We had it as 53,000. We were selling it per bag. And when we had to go to the market immediately to say that we had to increase to actually recover that 5% excise, we increased to 55,500. That's what we did. And indeed, if please anybody with a calculator could just take calculator and take 53,000 and take the GST out of it and calculate 5%, is going to be 2,400. And then if we have 53,000 and we put it to 55,500, have you done anything out of place? So if you take the 60,000 again, divided by 1.15, you will have 52,173. Correct. 52,173.91. Like saying 52,174, which means that GST in between is 7,826.09. It's not about money. If you collect 6,000 from customer, 7,826 is not coming towards going to NRA, the government. Is that correct, sir? So it's going to government. We are going to pay it. We only collect that money on behalf of government. Now we are told again that we need to pay the excise 5% duty. If we give it that 60 because they have the papers there, when we collect that 60,000, we first take the 50% we give to government as output tax. Then we now take excise duty and pay to government. excise duty on that 52,173 is 260870. You can check it out. It's going to who? It's going to government, not to us. Now, before now I go to my cost structure to look at it. So if you add 268 together, 78 together, we have already got it about 11,000 there, which is there.
Listen, let's listen.
1 minute, please.
Now, indeed, in my book, when we are paying the custom duty, there's an aspect they call 5% income tax, which we pay. Ordinarily, that money is not supposed to be something for us. Of course, it's not ours. It's something we have to recover from government. But unfortunately, it's only if you are making profit, you will recover that money from government. As long as you're not making profit, that money is like a cost to you. It's in your book already. You have already paid it to government at the beginning. As of today, I have over 16 billion I cannot recover from government in my book, which is standing there. So that 5%, if you calculate out of this money, when I look at my cost, cement, I'm thinking, I have 1,573 leons per bag that's staying there. It's going to government. Now, I now go again to look at that altogether. My duty plus ALEC cost me $3.88, about $4. They have my books. NRA is here. They can go and check the books what they are taking from us. And indeed, sometimes when we bring in our cement, the price we want to negotiate when we want to actually improve our operation in Sierra Leone to bring it down, they will never use that price to assess us. They will go and give their own price to assess us the duty, which is adding to my bottom line.
So why the increase from 5,000 to 6,000?
That is you're asking me to break down my number. I'm saying that the number they're giving is wrong, and I'm giving you how the number comes around.
Let him learn.
So if at the end of the day, my cement, my bags altogether, the cost itself alone is 31,000 leos put together. And then now we begin to add all these costs I've highlighted that goes to government to aid like that, put it together. And I come to look at my fixed cost of operation and the cost of having to run the diesel everything together. I put them together and I'm having 56,903 here. So NRA needs to tell us how they arrive at 48,000, that inclusive of tax.
That are the Chief Finance Officer for Dangote Cement Salon Company inside the second part report of the joint committee meeting between the Committee on Finance and the Committee on Trade and Industry at the Salon Parliament Tuesday, January 14, 2020. Continue for click to Gla TV online channel na YouTube and not forget for subscribe to we page. Forget more news on different thing them with the happen at different sector them na the country. For Salon Parliament Eye on Gla TV online. Me na Abdullah Gla the reports.